Anyways, hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm texting my friends, so read some text messages, y'all. My life about to get lit. I don't want to say about to, like my life been lit. Like even when my life, it's better. Hold on. Okay. Even when my life is boring, even when my life is lit. Okay. He says, yeah. What's up, person? In the chat. What's popping? What's popping? What's popping? It's Sydney Island. I don't even why am I even saying it? Like obviously it's Sydney Island. Like obviously I look just like the nerdy black girl with glasses that posts like 160 of those videos under the name of Sydney Island. So obviously I'm Sydney Island. Okay. But anyways, let me respond to this text message. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I wasn't really. But okay, just give me a minute. I'm not this is not gonna be the film. I'm not just gonna be sitting here texting, I promise. This is not gonna be the vibe. Okay. It's like you ever just like try to think like hard about how to respond to a text message? Not necessarily hard, but whatever. Whatever. It don't even matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. I don't know how to respond. I'm troubled. I'm a troubled soul. I'm a troubled mind, even more than a troubled soul. I think honestly, I think my soul is good. Like my soul is good. It's just my mind is like fuck sometimes. By the way, I'm drinking wine. I'm drinking rosé. What's it? I was about to sing a song, but then I got all types of tongue tied. She said, "Get that rosé, get that rosé, a little cranberry and a something." You know, Nicki Minaj song. I don't remember how it goes. I'm the vibe for the night. Thank you so much for deciding that I was going to be the perfect vibe for you tonight. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. You all that and a bag of chips. I appreciate you a lot. Okay. And hold on. I should have waited. You know, like I should have waited to like answer the text message after. But I'm just stupid. You know, sometimes I'm just stupid. Okay. Um. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Don't leave. I'm just gonna respond, but don't leave no. Go to the end of the road where the airport grows. I belong to you. You be something. Said go. You know, I'm just gonna say, you know, I figured that I'm not gonna read it out loud though. It's kind of private. It's private information. It's private. Okay. But anyways, we are gonna talk about the power of words in this video chat. We're gonna talk about the power of words. We are. Words are very powerful. We're gonna talk about it tonight. I'm gonna have to like edit this live if I want people to watch it after I post it, because I don't want people to watch it live and just see me like text people. But anyways, let's get to the chat. Okay, The Power of Words featuring Rose. Okay, so let's get right into it. So the reason why I decided to make my live called The Power of Words is because I watch TD Jakes, and hold on, I just feel like the screen is a little, like the quality is a little bit up. Okay, that's better. Because I watched Bishop TD Jakes, who was a preacher, got dork with all these layers on. I look like a dork anyways, but you know. I watched TD Jakes and Bishop TD Jakes, who is this older black man with a beautiful mind, and he's a Gemini, and he's smart as fuck, and he's woke, like he's really woke, really just smart, like just wise. And whenever I listen to his sermons, his words, they move me so much that I think words are probably one of the most powerful things on this planet. Like, words, they can move you in ways that silence sometimes can't. And let me not say, and it doesn't mean that silence can't move you, because silence can. Silence can affect you. When somebody says something negative to you and they say something mean about you, and they say, you can't do that, you can't be successful, you can't, you know what I'm saying? If you believe it, it can fuck up your life, you know? And for example, people having parents who are negative towards them, people having parents who tell them, you can't do this or you can't do that. And they grow up believing that they can't because their parents raised them to believe that they couldn't. And there's a lot of people on this planet who have parents who convince them that they're not worth anything. And they have parents who convince them that they're not smart enough, they're not pretty enough, they're not strong enough. And it's toxic. Words can be either extraordinarily toxic or extraordinarily moving, and it can move you to a whole nother like section of your life. It can move you to a whole nother chapter of your life. Hold on, y'all. I'm having asthma problems. I'm gonna take my puff. But stay tuned for more. Stay tuned for more. I took my braids out because I just wanted those suckers out. Okay. When I go through things, I change my hair. You know, when I'm like, if y'all didn't watch my last live, I was emotional. I was crying, okay, on my last live. Just because I think a lot, you know, and it can just be stressful. You know, it's stressful. It's stressful to think sometimes. And that's one of my biggest problems is I think too damn much. And it's stifling. It's stifling. I just have this feeling like I'm gonna need to tell somebody at work, like, how I feel like I need to stop working at the job that I work at, because I just feel like this feeling like time is up. I need to stop working there, and I just have this feeling like I'm gonna talk to somebody at work about it. So I just want to throw that out there. A lot of times I speak my mind and I say what I'm thinking because I know that I'm gonna watch these videos back. And a lot of times I watch the video back and I'm like, okay, that still resonates with me. Or, oh, that's what was going on at the time that I filmed that video, you know? So yeah, I'm getting a text message because I'm popular. Just kidding, I'm really not. I'm not popular. I'm really fucking not. I don't have any friends. I'm so friendless and lonely. Lonely. I am so lonely. Oh, pink looks so good on me, y'all. Look at how pink looks. Look, oh, I'm about to strip. I want to strip for YouTube. But that pink looks so good on me. Like, look at how pink and chocolate looks so good. You know it. You know. You know it look good. You know pink and chocolate look good. Why you in denial? You know I look good in pink. You know I do. Just admit it. Just admit it. Admit it. Okay. Hold on, I got a text message. Don't look at the shameful college name on the back of my phone. I don't go to that college anymore because fuck college. I'm just kidding. I'm good, y'all. I'm good. Oh man, I hate getting text messages while I'm doing live. It's like not a thing. It's like I'm learning. Okay, I'm young and I'm just learning how to navigate through life. I'm still young, so I'm learning how to navigate through YouTube. I'm learning how to navigate through life. Okay. Um, yeah. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. It's not gonna be like this. I promise. It's not. I'm such a terrible host. You know, like imagine throwing a party and the host is on their phone the whole time. It's shit. It's shit. It's shit. Okay, sorry. Let me calm down. Okay, I'm good now. I'm honestly think I'm going crazy. Like I genuinely think I'm going nuts. Yeah, I just feel like you're just going crazy. Like you just feel so much. I just feel like you're just losing it. But you know, I don't even care. I don't care because when you go crazy, that means that you're free. You ever just felt like when you go crazy, that's like the freest that you ever feel because there's no restrictions. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just like whatever. I'm going crazy. I'm just gonna go crazy. There's no. You're like when you're going crazy, you're not thinking, oh my gosh, I don't look cute. I don't look like. No, you just go crazy. Go crazy. And the other two people who left, I don't give a fuck. Leave. Leave. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going through some things, you guys. Yeah. Okay, we'll get back to the topic at hand, okay? The power of words. That's what we're talking about. I like my wiggy wig. My wiggity 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 wig. Get wiggy with it. Yeah, I remember that from That's So Raven. Get wiggy with it. Yeah. I chose the wrong time to like just pop into live while I'm texting somebody. But you know what? You only live once, so whatever. But anyways, words are very powerful. And if you're not careful, words can either destroy a person's self-esteem or it can uplift a person's self-esteem. So words are very powerful. And it's also the words that you say to yourself are also very powerful. So be careful what you say to yourself. And a lot of times when I make these videos and I talk about my thoughts and my feelings and all this and all that, a lot of times it's me talking to myself. You know what I mean? That there is some things that I need to do that I'm not doing, and so I'll say it so that I can kind of put it out into the atmosphere. You know what I mean? I'll say it so that I can watch it back and be like, okay, that's something that I need to work on. You know what I mean? It's almost like I'm teaching myself. And I remember Erica Badu, she was on this interview, and somebody asked her what exactly is like the message for your music. You know, what message is your music sending? And she said, I'm not necessarily trying to teach people when I make music, or it was something similar like that. She said sometimes in the moment she just makes whatever feels right, and later on her music teaches her something. She makes music and then later on she listens to it back and she's like, and that happens to me when I make music too. I think it's just a spiritual thing, you know. Somebody said, "Nice video, dude." This probably for the newest video I posted. Maybe I don't know. I guess I could check it, but I'm in the middle of a live right now, so I can't check it. But I'm here for the positive comments. I'm here for the positive comments, and just the positive vibes. Because lately I just been feeling like not bad. Like it's not. It's just like spaced out, but not spaced out. I don't know. Mercury's not even in retrograde anymore. I don't even know. But y'all join the live. Like I need to stop doing live so early. Like, cause when I do lives late, it's like there's hardly nobody in my lives. If I could just wait to do lives at like 10 o'clock, then yeah, I would get some buzz. I don't really know why I don't know why traffic is certain, like not traffic but views and stuff. It's like at a certain time. I don't really know why, because everybody's in a different time zone. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't have the answers. I don't. But I literally was about to say like, comment, share, and subscribe, y'all. That's how much of a drone I am to YouTube. Like, hold on now. Oh, yeah, that's how much of a drone I am to YouTube. I'm like, comment, share, and subscribe every 2 seconds. I'm like a robot. Like, press me and I'm like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like, comment, share, and like, comment, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share and subscribe. Share and subscribe. Like, comment. Boom, 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 boom. Share and subscribe. Boom, 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 boom. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hold on, that was off key. And subscribe. No. And subscribe. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, just to let y'all know, the behavior I'm expressing is due to Rose. I'm just a little bit tipsy, but don't tell the police. This is sheer entertainment. That's what I live for. That's what I'm here for. And by the way, I barely have makeup on, but I look so cute. Oh my God, I'm so cute. I'm cute as a button. I'm so cute. But anyways, let me stop talking about me. Okay, so back to the power of words. Sometimes you feel low, but then all of a sudden, you come across a person who speaks life into your existence. You were just walking, minding your business, not really thinking deeply. And then you see somebody that looks familiar to you. And you go up to that person and you say, "Hey, do I know you? You look familiar." And that person says, "I don't know." And I say, "Yeah, we went to school together." And then she says, and then you approach her. And then you start to her and she says, "Your voice does sound kind of familiar." And it's like, how could you forget? Like, we spent a whole year together. I remember freshman year, we spent a whole year together. I have such a good memory. I can't forget shit. And like, she didn't remember. But that's not the point. The point of the whole transaction wasn't whether she remembered you or not, because that doesn't matter. What matters is the impact that she had on you in that moment. It was the words that she spoke, man. It was the words that she spoke that had so much of an impact on you. And the words that she spoke had an impact on me. And Raven, if you're watching this, I'm talking about you. It's so crazy how people can make an impact on you when they don't know you. But it's like this odd feeling that like we're all connected. It's like I don't really know you and we haven't talked in years, but it's this odd feeling like we're all connected. And I really just wish I could explain this to people. Like we're all connected. That nobody is really a stranger. And it makes me remember Maya Angelou. It was like this poem. And she said, we are all more alike than we are unalike. I don't know why it resonates so deeply with me. We are all more alike than we are unalike. Human family. That's what it's called. Human family. Go listen to it. Maya Angelou, Human Family. We're all alike more than we are unalike. Human beings. And I remember she says some of us are pretty, some of us are plain. Some of us are more serious, some of us are more funny. But at the end of the day, we're all human beings and we share this planet together. And there's so much division. And I have to be honest, I have been caught up in that division. Old Me Fresh says, hey, what's up, Old Me Fresh? What's up? How you doing? I have been caught up in that division of the stuff that's going on with like racism. Recently, I had a situation with cops, and a lot of times cops, these like white male cops, like they have a tendency to overstep their bounds, and they flash their badge as a way to feel as though they can violate your space just because they have a badge. And it's like, okay, you have a badge, but there was a point in your life where you didn't have that badge and you wouldn't have been able to do the things that you're doing now. So at the end of the day, respect the fact that I'm a human being. And recently, I had a situation with cops, a friend had a situation with cops too. And it's just all this stuff for like white cops and just feeling like they can pretty much just control the whole atmosphere of a African American. Like it's kind of like you got your badge just solely so you can do that. Like it's like, man, I can't wait till I become a police officer so that I can overstep my bounds on a black person. You know what I mean? And it just kind of feels like that, And so for me, it's like I experienced that rage, you know what I mean? Of just like, they shouldn't be allowed to do this. They shouldn't be allowed to put people in handcuffs and attack them and punch them and shoot them and kill them just because of the color of their skin or just because they didn't show their ID. Like, it's just not fair. Because put yourself in my shoes, switch the roles. Would you like it if somebody did that to you? Would you like it if somebody said, hey, sir, look at my badge. Let me jump in your car and search your entire car just because I feel like it. Imagine that. You wouldn't like that. So why are you doing that to me? God said, treat people the way you want to be treated. And that's the issue. Don't nobody treat nobody the way that they want to be treated. Like you don't want nobody to be grabbing you and patting you down. You don't want nobody to do it to you. Especially not a stranger. I don't even want my family to touch me like that, let alone a stranger. You don't want nobody to do it to you, so why are you doing that to me? But you know what? God said, man will perish from a lack of knowledge. And people, it's their world, Omi Fresh says. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. It's their world. And that's why they're able to do what they want to do to us. Because it's their world. I got the whole world in my hands. I got the whole world. every now and then, like I have this feeling, and it's gonna sound narcissistic. Because typically I just feel like that the things I say are narcissistic because I'm a narcissist. I'm really not though. It's a joke. I'll be joking like I'm a narcissist, but I'm really not. But anyways, it's gonna sound narcissistic. But I know that let me not say it. Let me not even say it. Let me not even say it. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it. I'm just gonna continue my rant. But words are powerful. Be careful what you say to yourself, man. Because if you say, I can't do it, I can't do it, you are literally speaking that into existence. So don't say you can't. Maybe you can. You can. You can do anything you put your mind to. You just got to believe in yourself. And when you believe in yourself, you can do anything. There's not a thing you can't do when you believe in yourself. And all the times I didn't believe in myself, I failed. And then there were times I believed in myself and I still succeeded. Sometimes you don't always even need to believe in yourself to encounter success or a lucky moment. God doesn't always just bless you when you feel good. God blesses you when you don't feel like shit sometimes. That is the mercy of God. And so much I just be wondering, like, why do God even let certain things happen? Why do God let the world be the way that it is? Why do God let people suffer? It just be so bad. You just like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe that our loving God lets people suffer like this. And then I learn and I learn and I learn because I love to learn. Anybody who knows me knows I love to learn. I love to gain knowledge. And I learn that we are the God of our own lives. And that's not to say that there is not some higher God or some higher power that exists, but we are the God of our own lives. You have to take control of your own life. You can't wait for somebody else to take control of your life. If you want a better life, you have to take the necessary steps to achieve that. And I've learned that. So much has happened in these past like 3 years. And it's just like, you just want to get away from it. You just want to get away from the past so that you can prove to yourself that you're better. So that you can prove to yourself that you're better than you were in the past. So you can prove to yourself that you're better than you were back then. Because if you're still in the same environment, in the same space with the same people, how do you prove that you're different? How do you prove that you're better? I kind of had an epiphany just now. It's kind of like, that's how you prove that you're better. You have the same people, the same space, but you react to them differently. You react to them differently, don't you? They want you to explain yourself every time they see you. And you used to do it. You used to explain yourself to them. But now you realize you don't have to. So you stop doing it. The same people with the same questions, same everything. But you're different. You have evolved. You don't handle the same shit the way you used to. And that's why you're still in the same place. So that God can test just how different you are. Hi, Reese. Reese M. Yeah. There's some subscribers that I remember. Like they have an impression on me. And Reese M, I remember you. I do. I remember you. Hello, Reese. How are you? I remember checking your Instagram, and you had some pretty cool what do you call them? What do you call it when you build things? I need you to give me the word for it. But you had some pretty cool creations. It was pretty cool. So yeah, what's up, Reese? What's up? Yeah. So I was on a roll just now. Sometimes it just happens. Spirit just speaks through me, and I'm like, okay, Spirit, do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Oh, thanks. You're welcome, friend. You're welcome, friend. You're my friends. If you're gonna be like, okay, I like Sydney Island. I want her to be my friend. I'm like, cool. Let's be friends. Like I'm not even mad. Let's be friends. I'm here for it. You know, I'm here for it. I like the idea of making new friends. Man, my life is just like, oh, woodwork. Yes, woodwork. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Definitely heard of it. I feel like I probably said it in the last live that Jesus was a carpenter. I don't know why I think about that. Like, I don't know why I think about that. Yeah, I whole like this is a whole new image right now. Like different hair, different everything right now. So what's up, Reese? How you doing? I um I am love. I am love. I am peace. I am joy. I am all things positive. And on this channel, I welcome nothing but abundance and prosperity and peace and all things positive. And that's not to say that I don't have my moments on this channel, because I'll be in my videos, I'll be like, I have my moments where I'm just pissed. You know what I mean? So in my channel, I'm not just like always like everything is great and everything is sunshine and rainbows. Like I'm not always like that. Like I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, okay? You're awesome. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Reese. I really appreciate that. I think about that song, our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. It feels so good to express myself because I'm gonna let y'all in on a secret. I go to work and sometimes I don't express myself. Like I'm literally so introverted because I don't feel comfortable in that environment. Because they be like want me to sell stuff that I don't care about. And it makes me uncomfortable. Like it makes me so uncomfortable. And so I freeze. I lock up because I don't want to do it. And then I feel uncomfortable. I don't like feeling uncomfortable. I'm a Taurus. We like our comfort. Okay. And they put me in these uncomfortable ass positions at work that I just don't want to be in. And so I become an introvert. I don't want to talk to nobody, you know? But I'm working on expressing myself and not locking myself in like a what do you call it? What do you call it? Not putting myself in a box or a cage or what have you. So what do y'all think of this old wig? I pulled this wig out of the closet and decided to throw it on. What y'all think about it? I'm thinking about just like I don't know what I want to do with my hair. I took the braids out. I don't know what I want to do with my hair. I don't know. Like, should I rock my natural afro? Should I wear my wig? Should I put braids back in? Should I just shave it all off? Like, I don't know what to do with my hair. Everyone, Reese M, I gotta say it out loud because I'm the host. So, Reese M says, everyone should feel free to express themselves. We're only here once. Yeah, that's true. That's true. We are. You only get one life. You know, that's very true. You say hermit. You mean like hermit mode? Because I've been in deep hermit mode. Like, let me tell you, y'all. I really don't even want to like interact with people sometimes. Like, I'm such an introvert. Like, it's almost to a point where it's probably toxic to myself. Like, I should interact with people more, but I don't, and it's bad. So I'm gonna break that habit. Um. Oh, you said you look hot. Whatever. LOL. Do I really? Like, I feel like I just look like a little nerd. Like. I don't think I'm ugly, you know. I feel like I just look like a nerd. Like I just look like a baby faced cuckoo gaga nerd. Okay. I feel like I just look like a nerd, you know. And I don't know if I would use the word hot to do. Sometimes I feel like I definitely have hot moments, but I don't feel hot in this moment though. He said, same, I think I like being alone to be honest. He said, nah, you're super hot. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that. I really do. I'm just gonna like absorb the compliments that people give me. I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna absorb it and like just put it inside of myself. But yeah, I like being alone too, and it's like almost to a fault. You know, I need to stop being so lonely. Like it's not good. Um, I appreciate that. I feel like I Sometimes I feel like I look hot, and then other times I feel like I just look like a nerd. Like I look like a baby. I look young. Like sometimes I feel like, yeah, I'm sexy. It just depends on the mood. It depends on the vibe of the day. Just out of curiosity though, like what makes me hot? Because people used to tell me that in high school, and I was like, I didn't understand. Like I didn't know how to respond to it. Like I remember it was one guy that I used to hang out with in high school. This was like senior year of high school. It was one guy. It was this white guy. I had a crush on him. He was super cute. Like he had these really pretty honey brown eyes, like so cute. And he used to sit in front of me in one of my classes. I can't remember the name of the class, but he used to sit in front of me, and we used to like be friends and talking. I remember he was an Aquarius, anyways, but that's so unimportant, but kind of important. But whatever. Anyways, he used to sit in front of me, and like we was just laughing and joking around, and just doing what friends do. And then he randomly in the middle of the sentence, he was like, "Sydney, you're hot," and I was like. I was very surprised. I don't know why when people tell me that. I'm so surprised. Like I don't know how to respond. It's not that I don't think I'm attractive. It's just that like I'm hot. Like there's just I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's just an interesting story. I'm gonna throw out there. There's been times where guys would tell me that, and I would just be like, yeah. I would just be like, okay, thanks. I'm still so awkward. I'm still so awkward. It's like sometimes I feel it and I'm like, yeah, like I am hot. And then there's other times where it's just like I don't feel it. You know what I mean? J Money says, "What's up? What's up, J Money?" Anyways, why is your name J Money? Like, what's with people putting money in their names? I just want to know. Reese M says, "You're alive. You can see it in your You can see it in your eyes. Some girls just don't seem to be fully awake. I find that attractive in you. Obviously, you're very physically attractive too, but that's what makes you stand out to me." Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I am. I have a lot of energy. So I guess that's what makes me alive. I have a lot of energetic thoughts. So I kind of exude that through my behavior. So yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I do understand, like just not just girls, but people in general not being fully awake. And like I can just see that when I interact with some people. Man, just like having this whole thing, like it makes me feel like that one day I'm gonna need to like have a meet and greet. Like I just want to get to that point in my channel where I could just have meet and greets. Um, he said I get to the bag. Okay. Okay, J Money says I get to the bag. He get to the bag, y'all. J Money ain't playing when it comes to the bag. He get to it. Reese M says in UK in UK we would say you're full of beans. LOL. What does that mean? What does full of beans mean? Can somebody please tell me? I've never heard of that before. I'm American, I was born in America, raised in America. I've never left the country before. I will leave the country someday for sure. I gotta get out of America, man. I gotta get out of America. America can be good, but I need to get out of here, y'all. Like, there's just some things about America that I'm not fond of. I'm not gonna go into specifics about that. I mean, talking about the police officers and the cops and stuff, that's a part of it. Delta Root says, "What's up?" Hey Delta Roots. I don't think you've ever been in the chat before. I don't think that name is familiar. But what's up, anyways? Reese M says, like full of life and energy. Yeah, I am. I like to exude life, not death. I don't want to exude death. Like, ooh. What is death, anyways? Death is transformation, as the Scorpios would say. They would say death is transformation. Death is you leaving this human experience and moving on to another experience. They say that we're spiritual beings having a human experience, and that I agree with. We are. Delta Root says, "Do you have a passport?" No, I don't have a passport, but someday I'll get one. I'll get one. I want to travel the world. I want to go to Italy, which is crazy because right now they're having this whole Corona thing going on in Italy. But I want to go to Italy. I want to go to Ireland, just because my favorite actor, Michael Fassbender, is from Ireland, and I love him. I want to go to Ireland. I want to go to what other country? Rome. You know, is Rome in Italy? Yeah, Rome is in Italy. I'm stupid. India. I would love to go to India. All because of the Cheetah Girls, the third movie, the Cheetah Girls on One World. That's why. That's why. India. I want to go to India. Africa. I want to go to all the continents. I just want to just everywhere I can possibly go. I want to go. Um, yeah, that's it. So I'm thinking of getting another wig like this, but in red. I should do a little Amazon shopping, but then I need to stop shopping. I need to stop spending my money. I really do. Yeah. What? Yeah. Anyways, shout out to the Cheetah Girls. Reese M says death is pretty depressing for me as I'm not religious, and I guess I think when you're gone, you're gone. But I'm open to other ideas. I just never connected with religion. Religion is hard to connect with if you weren't born into it. But even when you are born into it, sometimes it's like it's confusing because I was always a religious kid. Like let me not like I was religious. I was a religious kid. But then when I went off to college and I experienced different things and I met different people and I was exposed to different ideas, I stopped believing so much in religion and just became more of a spiritual person rather than a religious person. And I feel torn between two worlds all the time. I feel torn between the world of religion and then the world of just being a spiritual person without any religious restrictions. Because I feel that sometimes religion can be restricting because you feel like, for example, I have tattoos. I mean, well, not tattoos, but just this one tattoo. I have this one tattoo on my wrist. If y'all can see it, it says God energy. And if I'm not mistaken, the Christian religion says that you shouldn't have tattoos. But I don't feel that. Like, I feel like I was supposed to get this tattoo. It's just like a feeling inside of me. Before I got the tattoo, I just felt like I was supposed to have it on my body. And now it's on my body, you know? So I feel like that sometimes it's just, they'll just say stuff and it's like, is it really true? You know, and like, don't do this and don't do that. And you do it and you're still alive and God still loves you. You're not gonna die if you get a tattoo or you kiss somebody of the same sex or you end up having sex with somebody of the same sex. I don't think that God is gonna just decide that he doesn't love you anymore because God said that his love is everlasting. And if he really loves you, he's not gonna be like, oh well, you did something I don't like, so I don't love you anymore. Like he's supposed to be your father. And it's like if you have kids and your kids do something you don't like, you're not just going to stop loving them, you know? And so, okay, Reese M said, they force us to sing hymns and stuff at school, but I never believed in it. Yeah, you know, that's plausible. You know, it makes sense. It's like, it's hard to believe in shit sometimes, you know? Just because there's so much controversy on the planet, you know, and like people believe in so many different things and people tell you different things. It's like you have all these different ideas being thrown at you all day long. And so it's like, what do you believe in? And if you don't have a strong sense of self and you don't have your own strong opinion, you'll get sucked in, you know, and life is confusing. Like it's confusing. Omi Fresh says religion has too many lie and restrictions. I think you mean too many lies and restrictions. Yeah, religion definitely has a lot of restrictions. And like I don't know, like I'm really wanting to understand it and I'm really trying to figure it out because I keep coming across people who they both have an impact on me. People who are spiritual but not religious, they have a huge impact on me. And then I meet people who are religious and they also have an impact on me. So I don't really know what to believe, you know, so it's difficult. It's difficult. Reese M says, yeah, I'm learning more towards leaning more towards spirituality, intuition. I was really into science and it didn't mix with religion. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm not really into science. I mean, I believe, you know, like scientific discoveries, a lot of them can be very true. And they do have things that can back it up. But I'm more of a spiritual person. That's just who I am. I'm always going to be spiritual. But religion is the thing. Like, it's religion. I feel like is the most restricting out of all of them. You know. Um, but I feel like religion works for some people. Like, some people really get a kick out of it. Some people really do find enlightenment through religion. But I feel like it's not even really religion. It's just a belief. Like, for example, my mother, she went through this anointing. She called it the anointing, where she read the Bible and she was kept up with biblical studies, and she read the Bible all the time. And she just had this enlightenment, or this feeling of comfort and safety with God, where there was nothing negative that could harm her. She felt she was completely safe, and whenever she would ask for something, God would provide it, you know, to her. And she was just reading the Bible. And people could say that's religion, but even she didn't even go to church that much. So it wasn't even about religion. It wasn't about the institution. It wasn't about what man built. It was about what she decided to seek out, through her own love for God and her own, drive towards, higher consciousness, I feel like. And I don't think she saw it as higher consciousness, but she just saw it as being close to God. And I think that's really what it is. It's not even about religion. It's not about, this whole, like, all the rules, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I just hope that someday I can understand, you know. And I've come to the conclusion that it's about you. It's about you realizing that God is in yourself. That you don't have to go to a church. You don't have to necessarily read the Bible. All you have to do is believe that there is a higher, what do you call it? Like, just somebody do, like, I really wish I could find the word for it, but just believing and knowing that God is within you and God is within everybody. And that's what this tattoo, God energy, that's what this tattoo is all about. That God is within you. God is within everybody. God is around you. God is in the trees. God is in the grass. And that's what African proverbs are a lot of times about, God being in everything. God is in the trees. God is in the sky. God is in the clouds. God is in a quick conversation that you have with somebody. God is in, just every single thing that you could think of. God is there. That's the African, proverbs. Never African proverbs, but there's African. I don't know, y'all. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, you said intuition. Reese M said intuition. I was really okay. I already read that part. Dr. Root said science, spirituality, and religion can all coexist. How you balance it. I agree, but I really want to know about the science stuff, because growing up, science always interested me. But for me, I'm so spiritual that I always try to put spirituality with everything. So if I was to learn about science, not that I would put spirituality with it a little bit. But science always interested me ever since I was a kid. Like, science was one of my favorite subjects as a kid. So if y'all want to enlighten me about science, please do. Delta Roots. Oh, I already read that part. Reese M said, but when you look into quantum mechanics, it opened up magical, unthinkable possibilities. The simulation theory is very interesting as well. Okay. I'm just open. I'm open. Reese M says opens up. Opens up what? And Delta Root says, what is God? What is God? That's a good question, Delta Roots. What is God? What is God? What is God? I don't know. I don't know. Why are we all here? I don't know. I used to say the meaning of life is to give life meaning. How did this all begin? It drives one crazy. Anyways, youthful advisor, mainstream science. I was about to say youthful advisor. I was about to say that sounds so familiar. That's Jonathan. I don't know why I thought that was my big sister for like 2.5 seconds. The name youthful advisor, it just reminds me of family. Like, I was like, that's my big sister? No, it's not. Jonathan. Mainstream science often attempts to disprove God. You know what? It does sometimes. I remember Bill Nye the Science Guy. he said that God didn't exist, and I think he was trying to go on to explain how God didn't exist through science. But like I'm so open minded. I want to get information about everything. Okay. Reese M says I was always taking things to bits and wanted to know how everything worked when I was a kid. So I guess I see the world in a mechanical type way. I get that. You want to, or you taking things to bits and wanted to know how everything worked. Um, I was like that when I was a kid too. Like I wanted to know. I was a curious kid, and I'm still really curious. And like when I remember this thing, like when I was a kid, every time I would see words, I would always have to read it. Like whether it be a billboard outside or a street sign or whatever it is. As a kid, I always had to read it because I just wanted to absorb everything in my environment. So I get that, but it wasn't scientific for me. It just I just want to do that. And as a kid, I was always very spiritual, and I always believed that there was a God. I always believed that there was. I was just as even as a kid, I felt that there was some type of higher being. I just and I would pray and I would talk to God, and I would just feel like He was real. Like that's my big daddy. Like growing up, I didn't have a father figure. I didn't have a father in the picture, so for me just praying and talking to God, I was like, this is my dad, and my dad is great. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Reese M says the human brain can't even start to think properly about questions like, where are we from? It's like a computer with a crappy processor. Yeah, I just wonder, like, how did we all begin? I get that. That's why I really need to watch the movie The Matrix. That movie, a lot of stuff in it. Delta Root says, "What's Sun and Moon? I'm a Capricorn Sun, Virgo Moon. You double Earth. You Earth, right?" It was a song. What's it called? Earth Girls. I can't remember the guy's name, but he said, "You Earth, right?" I love that song. I love that song. No, wait, that's a different. That's the wrong song. Oshun. Okay. Anyways, let me just shut up. I'm a Taurus Sun, Libra Moon. Yeah, Taurus Sun, Libra Moon, Virgo Rising. Yeah. When I talk, I listen to myself talk, and I'm like, I sound so. Ugh, what's the word? I sound so like a Harvard student, like I just this prestigious, highly intelligent, Harvard student, and like I so literally it's not like this is gonna sound crazy when I say this, but sometimes I don't even want to talk to people because I'm scared that they're gonna think that I'm like arrogant or like I think I'm like because that's just how I talk. You know what I mean? Like I always speak like I read a lot. Because I do like I like to read, and like I've always been kind of scared that when I talk, people would think that I'm like arrogant or weird or different because I am. So like sometimes I'm like, let me just not even say anything because I don't even want to deal with the feeling of being alienated. Okay. So anyways, Reese M says, oh, I already read that part. Delta Root says, oh, I already read that part. Oh, me fresh says moon in the sixth house. My moon is in my second house. The sixth house is the house of Virgo. So that's where your moon is in. My moon is in the second house, which is the house of Taurus. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on with Taurus. Like the Taurus energy is one of the most prominent energies in my life. And it's weird because recently, like it wasn't until recent that I realized that. Just with like my birth chart and everything, I just felt like, oh, whatever. Taurus is just my sun and it's my Mercury. Done. No more Taurus. But actually, Taurus has an even deeper significance to my life. Reese M says the double slit experiment. What? The double slit? That sounds it sounds sexual. My immediate thought was like sexual. Anyways, the double slit experiment is very interesting. Basically, electrons are beamed through two slits and onto a screen behind, and the pattern the electrons make on the screen changes depends on if you're trying to look at the experiment or not. I don't really get it. I mean, science, like I said, has always been interesting to me, but it's something that is difficult to grasp. It's just something difficult to grasp. It's not, I mean, I understand it, but at the same time, it's like, is that really all there is? electrons and protons and what is that word? Deoxyribonucleic acid? Is that really all that life is about? Is that all? Like, there has to be something more, you know? But I get it. If you're one of those people that needs logic and you need some type of definite answer that you can grab onto, yeah. But it's like when you're spiritual, it's so beautiful to know that you just have faith, and that faith can carry you anywhere. It can just carry you. It's such a beautiful feeling to know that you don't have to really have a definite answer for things. Nothing is definite. Most things are indefinite and most things are infinite, and it's great. Live your life. Don't even try to figure it out. Youthful advisor says, yeah, electrons change when they know they're being watched. Wait, what? What do you mean, Johnny man? I don't know why I thought that was funny. What do you mean? When they change, they're being wait. So are electrons spiritual beings? Like, do electrons have a spirituality? I need help. I need answers. Reese M says it's unbelievable and unexplainable, and scientists don't have a clue what's going on. If scientists don't even have a clue, then science cannot be the definite answer. Because scientists are still searching for answers. Because there's so much that scientists cannot explain, you know? Yeah. Omi Fresh says that man Reese M is like an evil scientist. It depends. Like, are you trying to do evil with science? Like, it just depends on what you're trying to do. Oh man, for some reason, like when people put messages, sometimes depending on the words, yeah, for some reason it's like I have to click show in order for it to show. But yeah, there was a word, there was a comment, and I have to click show. Okay, so useful advisor says that's what he was describing with the double slit experiment. See, now you know I don't. I heard it, but it's like I hear protons, electrons, science, science, science. What is it? What is this thing? It just popped up and said another moderator just handled this. I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know. But anyways, I like to know that I have the power in my chat. What does that mean? The stupid whatever. I'm ignoring it. I'm just gonna continue saying what I was saying. So, anyways, yeah, it's interesting. It's really interesting, the whole thing, because it's so broad and it's so vast. And it's like, where does the truth begin? And where does the truth end? I think too much. This is why I'm nuts, because I think too much. Okay. I sit in my room and I think and I think and I think. And sometimes it just me having like simple tasks and not really being engaged in much, it gives me anxiety because I feel like I need to be doing something that has a lot of power, a lot of force, a lot of intellect, a lot of this and a lot of that. And when I'm not getting that, I kind of feel like scared. Like life can't be this simple. It's not meant to be this simple. Certainly not for Sydney Island. Certainly not for me. Okay. Reese M says, Google the double slit experiment. There's YouTube videos that explain it, even for people who know nothing about quantum mechanics. The stream's breaking up too. Someone's onto us. The double slit experiment. I'm like my mind just went to something sexual. Like when you said double slit, like I'm like, what are we talking about? That was my immediate mindset. I need to cleanse my mind. I need to just get some soap and water and cleanse my brain. And as Reese M said, everything else makes sense. How I don't know. Spirituality just for me makes everything make sense. You know, like I feel like I could definitely learn. I can get into science. I can see myself researching about science and taking notes about science, but I can't see myself living solely by science just because I've been too exposed to spirituality, which is so much more broad than science. Like science is under the umbrella of spirituality. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, how can I just like run away from spirituality? How can I decide that science is more impactful or more valid than spirituality? How can I do that? How can I do that? So yeah. Delta Root, closet freak. We're not gonna talk about me, okay? But watch my video, Sex with the Taurus. That's what I gotta say about that. Omi Fresh says Reese M turned this channel into a science channel. Is yeah, no, no, it's still very spiritual because it's my channel, okay? It's still a very spiritual channel. But hey, chime in and say what you feel. You know, like dude is just expressing how he feels, okay? So you express how you feel, and it won't just be a science channel. Just express yourself. Delta Roots sunglasses emoji. Reese M says, I'm more interested in the things science can explain than science itself. You know what? Listen, if believing in science works for you, do that. Do what is best for you. That is all I got to say about that. For me, I just do what's best for me, you know, and what's best for me, it's God. Yeah, yeah. God has never failed me. The belief in God has never failed me. Never, never. Every time I pray to God for a sign for something, I pray to God to answer. God never has failed me ever. But I feel like if I decide to turn my back on spirituality and believe in science, I feel like I'm turning my back on everything that, like, I just my whole life path, my whole life path. Yeah. Reese M says, "Sorry guys, haha. I just like to talk about mysteries and stuff. Yeah, dreams, consciousness, space, gravity. Well, if you're into those things, you definitely probably will benefit from spiritual stuff, like because spirituality can cover all of that. You know, like spirituality can cover um just dreams, like lucid dreaming and stuff. Like I'm not into that. Youthful advisor, talk about it. Put it in the comments. Put it in the live chat. Lucid dreaming, like get people involved. Because for me, I don't really know how to lucid dream, but like that's a spiritual thing. It's very spiritual, you know. And if you don't have a strong sense of spirituality, uh, things can get a little dangerous. Especially when it comes to believing in certain things. Yeah, telepathy. I believe in that. Oh my god, telepathy. I sometimes feel like I can feel like people. No, it's gonna sound crazy, but like you feel connected. You can feel connected to a person that's not even near you. You know, like that's happened to me before. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Delta Roots. Hey, you put a comment, but I have to click show if you use the inappropriate word, which the word sex apparently is a very inappropriate word. Even though it's the way that we all got here, but like whatever, you know. I have to pee really bad. So I'm gonna run and pee real quick. Just hold y'all thoughts. It's gonna take me 1 minute. I'll be back in a flash. Okay, so let me go tinkle. I'm back. I'm back. I feel so much better now. I feel like a whole new woman. Reese M says children claiming they have had past lives with evidence is interesting too. Sorry, I think I talked about this before. I talk too much. I might have a spliff to chew me out. You know what? I have not had one of those in a minute. You mind sharing some with me? Thanks. Yeah. But it's cool. It's cool. Just as long as you're not being hateful, then we good. You know, like I'm good. I'm not hating. I'm like I said, this is my channel. I'm very open-minded, you know, just as long as you're not being hateful or you're not spreading negative energy or you know, you're not trying to bring anybody down, it's fine. It's fine. Like children claim they had past lives. I mentioned, I can't remember which video it was. No, I actually didn't even post that video yet. Let me not. I didn't even post the video yet. But I mentioned about past lives. Just just knowing that I have past lives and everybody has a past life. And that's why we come into the world with certain habits and we don't really know why we have certain habits and why we have certain beliefs. And it's because we have like that's what we believed in a past life, you know what I mean? Some of us have more past lives than others. Some of us are older, more advanced, I guess you would say. So for me, I think I'm definitely an older soul. I definitely been on this planet. It's some things I just feel like I know already. Like when I first came onto this earth, like I pretty much already knew. You know what I mean? But anyways, let's move on. Reese M says, I'm just being real. I have a smoke every now and again. I don't really drink though. My dad wasn't out. Okay, yeah, I understand why you would avoid alcohol. That's intense. That's intense. I don't smoke weed like I used to. I haven't smoked weed in like months actually, just because I haven't really felt that it was necessary. You know, there's a season for everything, and there was a season for weed in my life, and it it was good, but then sometimes it wasn't. You know, but I don't know. I don't think I need it. But I'm drinking some rosé right now. Some rosé. You know, it's 10% alcohol. So you know, and I'm a lightweight. So yeah, I was a little tipsy. I was a little tipsy at the beginning of this video. I ain't even gonna lie. Just a little bit, just a tad. But I'm not an alkie. I'm not an alcoholic. I just like to drink wine like occasionally at night. But anyways, why am I justifying this to people? Let me stop. And so anyways, Reese M said that makes sense. Some kids just seem too wise for their age. Yeah, it was this, yeah, you know, it's so true. Like I'm 23, but like I mentioned in this video that I'm going to post, not really sure if I'm gonna post it. That I'm an old soul and I'm 23, but like I'm not. Like my body is 23, but my mind just feels ancient. Like I don't know, I just feel like I've been here before and there's just certain things that I just have, like I mentioned in my videos about relationships and you know dating, that respect has gone out of style and certain things that the newer generation is okay with that I just don't understand why they're okay with it. Like why are you okay with, like for example, like women and just not respecting themselves and letting, like having sex with guys they don't really know? It's just kind of like a disrespect to your own body, you know. But it's like, why don't you want a man to do more for you? Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't you want a little bit more from him in order to give it up sexually? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Delta was my ex was blackout drunk. It ended our relationship. Oh my god. Y'all talking about being drunk. Child. Let's see. Omi Fresh, is reincarnation a real thing? I think it is. I don't know reincarnation necessarily, but I do, yeah, to some degree. I believe in reincarnation and what's the word? Past lives. Delta Roots, she was a Libra with a Sagittarius moon. Fun person, but crazy. Yeah, that sounds scary. Blackout drunk sounds scary. I'm not for it. I would have run away from her. Okay. Um, Reese M says, yeah, I think alcohol is great for socializing and opening up inhibitions. Yeah, just in the moment, but don't drink too much alcohol. Don't do too much. Just be careful. Be smart. Um, Delta says, so you believe in a guy being chivalrous? Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like what's wrong with that? Like a chivalrous man, like he wins for me. If there was two guys and there was one guy who was just like calling women bitches and like just using negative words for women and degrading a woman and acting like that, a woman was a sex object, like, and then there's a guy over here opening doors for women and being polite and being just a gentleman like that for me, like I'm weak. I'm like, oh, I'm weak. Like I feel like I just spit in your faces. I'm weak. Like if a man is just chivalrous and he cares for his woman, and it's just such a turn on. It's just such a turn on. It's just a turn on. The man who's a gentleman and he's sweet and he's not. Like one thing that turns a turn off is like when a guy puts a lot of pressure on a girl to be sexual. I'm not against having sex. We all have a sexuality. We have a libido, except for those that are asexual. But to put pressure on a girl to do something that she's not really willing to do, such as sex, it's like that's a huge turn off. And it's like, ew, you're not a real man. Ew. Um, Delta Roots. Oh wait, I already read that. Reese M says women are like that these days because it's all they see and everywhere. I know. Where your mama? Where's your mama to teach you better? Where's your mother to teach you better? Where's your mother to tell you that you deserve better in life? That you need to not give it up unless a man is giving you love. He's giving you all the things that you ever dreamt of in a man. Then yes, once he give you those things, then you can, you know what I'm saying? Like get happy, have fun, do the things. Do the things. You know what I'm saying? Do the things if he is providing you with the things that you need. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I'm very old school, very old school. And I grew up believing that a man should just be chivalrous. Like he should like the traditional, like just doing things for you. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying babysit me or pay for everything for me. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying treat me like a queen. Don't disrespect me. You know what I mean? Like, is there something wrong with that? Like, is that okay? Like, can you just respect me? I'll respect you. Like, I'll respect you as a man, so you should respect me. But you know what? It's let me just it's complicated. But really it's not. Let me not even say it's complicated because it's really not even complicated. It's not. It's not even that complicated. Respect me, I respect you. Period. A man who is respectful and like you're having a conversation and he doesn't immediately make the conversation about sex, that to me makes me want him. Like if a guy, like you having a conversation with him and then he instantly is like, so sex, it's just like a turn off for me, and it's not like I don't want to talk about sex. It's just that why do we have to talk about that at the very beginning of like getting to know each other? It just makes it awkward and it's just weird. It's just like, why do you want to talk about sex with a stranger? Why do you want to talk about sex with a girl you don't know? And I don't want to talk about that with somebody that I don't know. Like, can we just get to know each other? And I just feel like it's just common sense. Like, I just feel like it's not something that's just alien or something that's just so out of this world for a woman to say, can we just get to know each other first? Like, sex is so sacred. Like, anyways, let me just get off that topic. Anyways, Delta Roots says, where were you? Where it says, no, where's the dad? That's more important. Oh, he said, no, where's the dad? Yeah, I think it's 50-50. Where's the mother? Where's the father? Like, both parents play a very important role in the child's life. Okay, you need a mother to show you how to be a woman, how to be feminine, not feminine. Let me not say feminine. Let me not say feminine. That's not the right word. How to be respectful of yourself. Because let me not say feminine, because all females are not like naturally feminine, you know, and that's okay. That's completely fine. You know what I'm saying? So let me not say feminine. That was a wrong word. I don't want to offend anybody, you know. So like that was the wrong word that I used. Just because he said femininity is attractive to me, I read that, and then the word feminine popped in my mind. Yeah, but I get that femininity. Yeah, I get femininity being attractive. You know, I feel like all genders, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Women, we have a mixture of masculine and feminine, and men have a mixture of masculine and feminine too. You know what I mean? And it's important to both sides. That's all I'm gonna say. Reese M says, "Mom teach kids to be more emotionally aware." Yeah, my mom, I guess my mom taught me to be more emotionally aware, and I feel like I'm too emotionally aware. And then like, where's the logic? You know what I mean? Like, I pay attention to people's feelings, and like being scared to hurt people's feelings, and I'm too emotionally aware. I need a balance. I need more masculine energy in my life to balance out the other part where it's just like, okay, you're caring about what people think, you're, you know, like you're being this nurturing, loving person, but where do you draw the line? Where is the logic coming? You know, and that's where I feel like I need some masculine energy to balance out my life. You know, yeah. Let's see. Omi Fresh says most of these men be feminists. Stop. Stop. Reese M says hurrying to their aid if they fall. What do you mean? You mean like a motherly kind of way? Like, I don't know. Delta Roots, I'm traditional. Men should be masculine and women should be feminine. Okay. I get that. To some degree, I feel that. I feel that for me, just naturally, I'm just more feminine. Like I've always been more feminine. For me, it's been very difficult to get to get in touch with my masculine side. Like I've tried just so that I can be stronger and like be able to just not care so much about people's feelings. Um, but yeah, I'm definitely more feminine than masculine, and I guess I just need to be more confident in that, you know, and just be okay with that. There's nothing wrong with being a feminine woman after all. Is a woman being too soft. I felt that I was too soft because the world makes you feel that way. You're naturally, as a woman, supposed to be soft. Not all women, of course, because we do have transgender and we have women who, identify more with the masculine energy, and that's fine. Damn, really? My connection is unstable. Why is my connection unstable right now? Don't do this to me. My connection is saying my connection is unstable. Okay. It went away. That's good. I was about to get stressed. What was I about to say? Oh yeah, some women identify more than I have compassion for all types of people, transgender, whatever. That's you. What was I gonna say? Man, and stupid thing is in the way is make a feed thing. I can't see my God, and then the connection. Oh my God, Lord Jesus, help me. Can y'all see me right now? Because the connection, they're saying my connection is unstable, and I'm having technical difficulties. So why does this happen? My God, why? And then this thing is in my way and I can't even see my comments. There's this thing that popped up on my computer and I can't see my freaking comments. Who's on the roll? Come on now, get out of the freaking way. Oh my God, I'm just so disappointed. I'm so frustrated. I'm learning a lot through. Oh my God, get out of the way. Oh my God, get out of the way. I need to meditate. I need to freaking meditate. Okay, and is still in the way? I don't understand. Something is going on. Something is going on in the universe that's making this happen because should not be happening right now.
I'm just gonna continue on. God, I don't remember what I was gonna say. Yeah, we're talking about femininity and masculinity. And yeah, how I'm more feminine rather than masculine. And I used to kind of beat myself up about it. I don't This is really aggravating. Oh my god. I need to pray. Thanks, Delta Roots, for subscribing to my channel. Thank you. I appreciate you. And y'all, the internet. I don't even get it. I don't understand. Like I literally get. Oh, I'm trying not to be angry. I'm trying not to be angry. Get this thing out of the way. Oh my god. Whatever. Why? This is life. This is life, y'all. Setbacks. Setbacks. Okay? When you think everything's good, and then all of a sudden something gets in your way and it drives you crazy. Get out of the way. You know, I'm gonna stop being crazy. Psych. Never gonna stop being crazy. I'm always gonna be crazy. Always gonna be crazy. I just realized I'd be scared to be great. Like I literally be scared to be great. Why? I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm gonna stop being scared to be great. I'm gonna be great. I'm gonna allow myself to be great. I'm gonna allow myself to be the person that I am. And accept that it's okay to be great. Okay? Because I have fears. I have fears. I'm trying to see. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to. Okay, it went away. Thank God. I was trying to see y'all comments. Let's see. Where were we? Reese Sim says I agree with Delta, and Delta Root says I was on the phone with you, and I was talking about femininity being a woman's strength. And that's true. Like masculine, and you don't have to dominate a man to be strong. And that's so many things that women just don't understand. Because they like, why are you letting him tell you what to do? And you need to speak your mind. And it just makes me cringe when I see females feel like that they can like talk down to a man to seem strong or whatever. And it's like, it doesn't make you strong. It actually puts you in a lesser position. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't respect you. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're not a real woman by trying to dominate your man. You know what I mean? But people, they gonna learn. These girls, they gonna learn. They gonna learn someday. Reese M says, like, I'd still find a woman that did DIY sexy though, but I still want her to be like emotionally feminine. What do you mean by emotionally feminine? Like I really want to know. What do you mean by emotionally feminine? Because I don't understand. Yes, and recent computers is just ones and zeros. Why don't they work? Ha ha. I don't understand. I don't understand. Recent says, what is it that's in the way? Oh, yeah, it went out of the way. The McAfee thing. It was this thing that popped up. It's gone now. So yeah. Omi Fresh says, do you think lust is you operating in your lower self, or you need to be lustful to the opposite sex? Is lust operating in the lower self? That's something that I don't know. Like, because sometimes I'm under that impression when you're more woke is like you're less lustful, you're less like wanting to have sex, and less like, yeah, I wanna hit that, I wanna do that, and you know what I mean? Like you're less like attached to your flesh when you're more spiritually aware, or like woke, as they say, you know, like you're less attached to your flesh. I personally am not there. I'm not there. I'm not at that point in my life where I don't have sexual desires and that I don't feel lust, because that's just not true. Like I feel lust all the time. I'm a Taurus, okay? And I'm not one of those Tauruses. I'm not at like my highest consciousness. I'm just not. I'm not. I want to be. But I'm not. I still feel lustful feelings. I still feel a need to overeat. I still feel a need to sip on wine every now and then. Like I don't drink a lot, but I sip on wine every now and then. I don't know if that classifies as me being not woke or whatever, but every now and then I still want to sip on wine. So I don't think I don't know for me personally, like lust, I feel like it's probably a lower vibrational thing. It's probably something that your lower self is like dealing with. I feel like if you are just driven by lust alone and there is no love, I feel like that's dangerous and that's negative. Because like I'm gonna like air my dirty laundry and just be honest and say that for me, I've been in that position where I'm like feeling that lustful energy and just letting that kind of take the front seat. It was dangerous. And it didn't lead me to positive experiences. You know, it just led me to very negative experiences. But if you allow yourself to be led with love, then I feel like love is definitely a much, 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 much more higher vibrational energy than lust. So yeah. Um, let's see. Reese M says emotionally feminine. Like if a man is sick, his woman feels sorry for him and looks after him. Like men are less forgiving of sickness. Okay. Like just wanting empathy. Like I think that's what men want. Like a woman to be empathetic instead of being like, get your ass up out of bed. Like, you know what I mean? Like if a man is feeling sick or sad or like a woman being like, are you okay, baby? Like, do you need some help? Like, you want me to cook for you? You know what I mean? Like, I guess that's what you mean. You want to be baby? No, just kidding. Yeah. But I get that. I get that because just as a woman, I want those things. You know what I mean? I want the empathy and like when I'm at a point in my life where I don't feel like I have the motivation um I want somebody to be like, oh, it's okay. You know, like I want that too. But then I guess women, we also want for a man to kind of give us like that whole for me personally, I like it when a man is like, what's the word? Like strong and like he just I wish I could find the right word for it. It's gonna come to me. It's gonna come to me. And see, I gotta show another one. Yeah. Dr. Root said when he said lust, I was thinking about sex. Yeah, lust is sex, right? Like lust is a sexual thing, right? Like what else is lust? Unless you're lusting after gold, you're lusting after riches, you know what I mean? So I suppose lust is sexual. I always figured lust was sexual. Yeah. So if it's not, somebody enlighten me, you know, let me know. But yeah. Yeah, it's the whole masculine feminine dynamic is so interesting because everybody has a different idea. Some people's idea is more similar. God, text when people text me like it just like zzz, you know. I can't I find it difficult to answer text messages in the middle of my live. Like I do lives differently than other YouTubers. Like when I be seeing YouTubers do live and they be doing something else, like why would you pull up live so that you can do something else? And like they be doing something completely random. And I'm like, don't you want people to watch this? I don't get it. Like if I'm gonna do live, I want people to be completely engaged in what I'm doing, like what I'm saying, not what I'm doing, what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I want to have a whole connection or conversation with the people. But some people they pull up live and then they're having a whole nother conversation with somebody. Or they pull up live and they're doing something random. I don't get it. I don't get it. People just pull up live just to pull up live. I don't even get it. Or they don't even interact with the people in the live chat. But I guess it just depends on how successful you are with YouTube and like how many subscribers you have. Um I don't know. Maybe I would change in the future, you know, like when I have like 100K subscribers, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna pay attention to the live chat. Like I can't imagine like the people who you subscribe to is like that's your family, that's your YouTube family. So I want to pay attention to y'all. Let's see. Reese M says, I suppose the caring for each other comes from the love. Yeah, I like being cared for. You know, like I like that. Like let's care for each other more. Reese M says, I guess you can have a crush and lust to just be even in their company. Yeah, I think lust is like sexual thoughts, sexual fantasies, which I have not overcome. I still like if I have a crush on a celebrity, like I think about them in a sexual way. You know what I mean? You see a celebrity, you have a crush on them, and you like, mm. You should think about them in a sexual way. You know what I mean? I'm not there yet, but when I'm married, I probably will get rid of that habit. I don't like that habit. I don't want to be wants to be like that. Like no one wants to be always thinking about a stranger in a sexual way. Like it's weird, you know what I mean? But I suppose if you aren't engaging in the sexual activities, you will think sexual thoughts. Okay. Let's see. Old Me Fresh says, is soul ties dangerous? If the soul tie is something that is narcissistic with empathetic. You know what I mean? Like if somebody who is a narcissist and then there's somebody who's an empath. I've seen it. It's not good. It's not good. I've been a part of it. Not good. I'm more of an empath and I attracted a guy who was narcissistic. Um and it's like not I wouldn't say a soul tie. That definitely wasn't a soul tie. It was just a lesson for me to learn. But I've seen soul ties that are even more dangerous, where the person loves the other person so much, but that other person is toxic for them, and that other person is negative, and the other person cheats on them, lies to them, steals from them, but they still love them. It's like their soul is tied to that person. So yeah, but it depends on the soul tie. I don't even know how. I don't know how I can speak about this. I never even been in like a real like soulmate, twin flame love connection. So I don't know. I've definitely been infatuated with guys, and I've had guys like I've been involved. You know what I mean? And then guys really like they just it's a lot. It's hard to explain. Whatever. Moving on. It's normal to be attracted to a certain type of person for you. It's built into your DNA to help you have the best chance of having healthy, strong babies. That's what Reed M says. It's going to be attracted to a certain type of person for you. God, excuse me. What certain type of person am I attracted to? I don't think I have a certain type. I'm not attracted to a certain type of person. It's into your DNA to help you have the best chance of having healthy, strong babies. I don't know about that. Delta says, you an empath, explain a little more about that gift. As an empath, I would say all empaths are different, but I can feel people's pain, and sometimes it's so intense. It's so intense. I can't explain it to people because they're gonna think I'm crazy, or they're gonna think that I'm an actress. And this has happened to me before, where I would try to explain being an empath, and they would think that I was faking. They would think that I was like acting, or that I wasn't telling the truth, and it hurts. It hurts because if I could actually sit and try to explain how I feel about being an empath, people it hurts when you try to explain that and people don't understand, and a lot of times people just don't get it. I feel people's pain. Sometimes I feel the pain of people that I'd never met before. I feel the pain of people. I see a video of somebody crying, and I can't help it but to cry. I'm an empath. I feel people's energy, and sometimes I feel it to a point where it becomes my own, and it hurts, especially if they're going through pain. Michael Jackson is a good example of this. I remember he was watching this video of these starving African kids with the flies. You know, the starving kids in Africa, and he saw a commercial on TV, and he was a kid. He was crying, and he said to his mother, he said, you know, mother, someday I'm going to fix that, you know, and he was really emotional about it. And he felt their pain. Like he wasn't there. He wasn't in Africa. He wasn't the kid, but he felt their pain. And I've experienced that. And I experienced that with my family. And nothing, it hurts so much to know that you literally feel your family's pain, but they think that you're the most selfish creature ever. It hurts. It hurts. Yeah. But I'm getting over it. I'm getting over it. Um, Reese M type of person, just the people you fall for. There is an underlying neurological built-in reason for it. Yeah, I have a tendency to fall for guys who are very spiritual. It's in my birth chart. I have Pisces in my seventh and eighth house. And in this placement, I naturally am charmed by guys who are spiritually aware and like very spiritual, and they're unique, very different. They don't think like I can't I feel like if I fall in love with a man, like he has to be different. He has to be unique. Like the Piscean energy, he has to be an oddball, just different than most people. I've never been deeply attracted to a guy that wasn't different. I've always been attracted to guys that are like weird, you know what I mean? And just unique and different from most people. Like I can't be attracted to a guy that's like everybody else. You know what I mean? He wears the same clothes as everybody else. He thinks the same way as everybody else. That to me, I just can't be attracted to that, you know? So, yeah, there definitely is a pattern there, which is a guy thinking outside the box. Like when a guy thinks outside of the box, he thinks different than most people. It's hard to resist. Let's see. So you don't like big crowds, I'm assuming. Sometimes no. When I literally like at work, I had panic attacks. I had two panic attacks because it was so many people. I feel the energy, you know what I mean? Like I just feel all this energy. And if I'm not feeling the best about myself and if I don't have that confidence in myself, it can be overwhelming. But if I'm feeling good about myself for some reason, it's empowering, you know? Like if there's a lot of people around and I'm feeling good about myself, I feed off of all that energy. And I feel like I can just literally flip the whole energy in the room upside down if I'm feeling good about myself. Like it's crazy. It's freaking crazy. That's how I know that one day I'm going to be a motivational speaker. I'm going to speak in front of thousands of people. It's going to happen. Mark my words. Reese M said, like there's really supposedly hot models that I don't find very attractive, but women with certain traits and characteristics I'll find more physically attractive because the personality overrides. Yes. Yes. There's been guys that are just fine, so physically attractive, but their personality. If you don't have the personality, you're just not attractive to me. Like, looks are okay. Looks are like, in the Bible it said looks are passing. Looks are passing. You see a person, you're like, oh, he's cute, passing. But a personality, a soul, that lasts forever. A soul is infinite. Looks fade. Looks fade. That's why I don't even be, when people give me compliments and they're like, oh, you're pretty. It's just like, thank you. But when somebody gives me a compliment about myself as an individual, as a person, as a personality, that really I feel that like if it just it's something else. It's something else. It's something else. Old Me Fresh says Pisces in the ninth house. Which one is the ninth house again? We got Pisces the 12th. Aquarius is the 11th. Capricorn? No. Capricorn is the 10th house. I'm sorry. God, what's the? I don't even remember what the ninth house is. Ninth house is. Reese M says you're really good articulating your feelings. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's a gift. It's a gift. It is a gift. I have Mercury conjunct my midheaven. So, and I also have Gemini as my midheaven, and it's all very communicative. It's all very wordsy, you know. So having Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo, conjunct my midheaven, and having Gemini in my midheaven, it's like I read that and it was like, okay, this person is very communicative. This person is very sharp-minded. This person, when it comes to words, they of life and of just shit, like they just have a clear vision of things, you know. So yeah, I do. Zia, hey girl, I'm so excited. He said personality are more beneficial than physical attractiveness. That can always come later, I believe. You know, you're right. Personality, it is more beneficial because like it takes you far. You know what I mean? Like like physical attractiveness, it can take you to places, but not like your personality. It's awesome to see you part of the live chat. By the way, but all the people who are in my live right now, Zia is a good friend of mine. Good friend of mine. I've known Zia since high school. So yeah, good friend of mine. So it's awesome to see the people that I know jumping in the chat. Is awesome. Let's see. Doubts Root says Sagittarius ninth house. Yeah. So, okay. So Sagittarius is the ninth house. Capricorn is the 10th. Okay, got it. So you said your Pisces is in the ninth house. So your Pisces is in the house of travel. So does that mean that you travel through like spiritual dimensions? Because Pisces is very spiritual. Delta roots Capricorn Sun, Mercury, and MC. So you're saying Capricorn is in your Mercury? Oh, okay. So Capricorn is your Sun, your Mercury, and your MC. Okay, wow. There's a lot of Capricorn. That's a lot of Capricorn. Capricorn can be intense. You know, Capricorn is intense. So are you intense? Venus in Aquarius. I'm actually about to release my Venus in Aquarius video really soon, actually. Mars in Sagittarius. Okay, you got fire Mars like me. I'm Mars Aries. Jupiter Aries. My Jupiter is in Capricorn, actually. So Jupiter and Aries. I need to look more into that. Like Jupiter just being in all the signs. I need to like brush up on my astrology because like I always research astrology, but I feel like it just is a lot to research. And then you have people in the chat who ask questions, you know, and they ask a lot of questions. So I always want to have the knowledge, you know, to give to people, you know, like I'm not perfect, but you know, I have something to offer, you know, and sometimes, you know, they ask me questions and I feel bad when I don't have the answer. But, you know, a wise man once taught me that it is okay to not know. It is okay to say, I don't know. Okay. So when I don't know something, I'm just going to say, I don't know. Dr. Root says Jupiter is supposed to be a planet of good luck. It rules Sagittarius. Yeah, that's why Sagittarius are apparently very lucky. They're just lucky. They make all the money and they can travel anywhere they want to. Like Sagittarius, lucky because Sagittarius are very positive. You know, like they're not negative. They'll just be like, "Oh well, it was meant to happen," and they're just really positive. You know what I mean? Like not negative about things. Jupiter's supposed to be a planet of good luck. It rules Sagittarius. Oh, I already read that. Did I already read that? Why am I rereading? But yeah. You said you out. Peace. Peace out, Delta Roots. It was cool having you in the chat. Peace out. Yeah. Yeah, this has been a very interesting live. I usually try not to go past 2 hours for my live, but I was so in this live, y'all. Like so in this live. But I'm gonna end it after the 2 hour mark. I got like 15 minutes. So yeah, 15 more minutes. So ask me anything for the final 15 minutes of this chat. Because I love you, beautiful. Let's hang out next week. We can do research on astrology together. Good night. Good night, love. Good night, love. Definitely. We definitely will hang out next week. Apparently my job is like not even scheduling me, so I got a lot of days off. So we definitely will hang out. Yes, definitely. So I love you too. I love you too. Take care. Take care. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Take care of your husband. Take care. Okay. You have a good night too. You sleep well. Astrology research, definitely. I'm down. I'm down. Omi Fresh says, what planet rules Pisces? Neptune. The planet Neptune rules Pisces. The planet Neptune is all about delusion, dreams, spirituality. It's also it's a very it's a channel. It's the planet of like I would say illusion and delusion and like dreaminess and just like the planet of Neptune can be deceptive. You know what I mean? The planet of Neptune can make you see what's not there. And that's all about like Pisces. Like me having Pisces in the 7th and 8th house, I'm prone to being an escape. What do you call it? An escape artist, or like somebody who just escapes through art or escapes through their thoughts. Like I escape through my thoughts. A lot of times when a planet goes retrograde and it goes, I mean, not a planet, but yeah, like when a planet goes retrograde in Neptune, for example, why do I keep saying planet? A sign. God, It's hard. I'm trying to. I always get like stuck on this because I still haven't grasped all of it. But yeah, Neptune, planet of deception. But yeah, I'm gonna be ending this very soon. This has been a long chat, but it's been really good. It's been really good. You know, it's I have to say with the whole YouTube thing and being in front of the camera and just knowing that people are watching you, it can be kind of intimidating, but at the same time, it's very fun. You know, it's very fun just to know that um, you can kind of be in control of just the topic of conversation. You know what I mean? Which I don't feel that I can be in control of in my personal life. So that's a good feeling. It's a good feeling to have. But ask me anything for these final 10 minutes before I end this live chat. It's been fun. It's been very fun. It's been awesome. You know, I learn from people. They know, like, I love learning, and through my live chats, I learn. I learn through people, and that to me is just is really rewarding. So help me get to 10 to I would say 10K, really 1K. Help me at least get to 1,000 subscribers. I really want to get to 100K at some point in my life, but share my content. Share my content, please. Share it. Tell people to subscribe. Okay? Share it anywhere that you can. Share it on Tumblr, Twitter, Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all the social medias. Because I'm trying to get these subscribers, okay? Because I'm broke, and I want to get to a point where I can get paid from YouTube so I can be able to do it full time because it is a passion of mine. I love doing YouTube. I love interacting with people, and just to be able to interact with people through the internet is cool. It's a real cool experience. Thank you, Reese. It says good to build up confidence too. Yeah, thank you for saying I appreciate that. Like every now and then I question it. I'm like, I hope I'm doing good. You're doing good. I know I'm doing good, but I appreciate you saying that. I appreciate you. Yeah, and building up confidence is hard sometimes. I don't have the best confidence, but I will someday, someday. I'm gonna have the confidence where I can walk into a room and it just exudes off of me. You know what I mean? You can just feel that that girl got confidence. That woman has confidence in herself. I want to be able to exude that and express that, but I don't. But I know I express something special, but I don't always have confidence in myself, which it makes me sad sometimes. But I'm gonna get there. Omi Fresh says, "Do you believe God really flood?" Wait, yeah, you're gonna have to. I don't really understand that. God really flooded the. Yeah, you're gonna have to finish that because I don't know what you're trying to say. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video soon. I want to end it on just a quick mention about the coronavirus. I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know what's going on with the coronavirus. I don't. I really wish I knew, but I don't. I don't know what's going on with the coronavirus. Do you believe God really flooded the earth? What do you mean? About in what way? In what area? What are you talking about? What time period? That's very vague. But yeah, about this corona, is it the end of the world? Is it the end of the world, or is it just one of those sicknesses that it'll be here for a little while and then it'll go away, like the swine flu and the bird flu and Ebola, and it just like we have these sicknesses and they're there, and then all of a sudden, poof, like magic, they're gone. Will Corona be like that? So much going on. People closing schools. Is this serious? Like, is this like the Black Plague? I'm serious. I want to know. Like, my family is thinking about stocking up, um, just just in case they close. Excuse me, just in case they close down everything. It's scary. It is. It's scary. I don't like it. It's scary. No one wants their family to like die of sickness. But I'm just gonna pray and hope for the best. Reese M says you got a million times more confidence than me. Yeah. Actually, sometimes I fool myself into thinking that I don't have as much confidence as I do. Sometimes I'm like, I'm shy. I don't want to talk to people. I'm scared. And then I'll have moments where I'm really, really confident and I'll surprise myself. So, and I guess in order to just be a public personality, you have to have some type of confidence. So I do have confidence in the sense that I know that I have I know I have charisma to do it. I know that I have a charismatic personality, and I know that I'm smart. So I know that I'm pretty. So I know that I have the components to be a public figure and to be an online personality, or to be in the spotlight or whatever. Like I know I have those things. So yeah, I do have confidence in certain areas. It's just sometimes when I'm out in the world and I'm around people, I don't always have that confidence to talk to people just because of fear of judgment, or just feeling like that is no point because people are going to think that I'm just too different. You know what I mean? But yeah, I guess at the age of 23, I need to let that shit go. You know. Um. Okay. Reese M says the public wouldn't be told the truth even if the authorities knew what it was. I think it could be a biological weapon for all we know. Wait, what do you mean? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? I don't get it. Omi Fresh says, "Do you read the Bible?" I actually read some of the Bible. Yeah, I read some of Deuteronomy. Um, I I don't. I haven't read the Bible in a long time. Like before that, I hadn't read the Bible in like a month. I used to read the Bible a lot when I was like in middle school. Like middle school was just a real Christian time for me. I used to listen to Christian music. I thought I was so cool listening to that Christian rap. Like I was all for that Christian music back in middle school. I was very much a goody two shoes. I used to write like little notes in my notebook. I love God. Like I was so Christian. I'm not like that as much anymore. I'm a lot more open minded. And I read the Bible. I think it was last night actually. Um, but I don't read the Bible as much as I used to. I've been thinking that lately I probably should read the Bible. And so I will read the Bible more just to kind of get an understanding of really what it's all about. Reese M says the virus. What do you mean? Oh, the public. Oh, okay. The virus wouldn't be told the truth even if the okay. Yeah, the virus is like, I'm scared. Just kidding. I'm really not. I'm not scared. I just want my family to be safe. That's really my main concern. There's a world leading bioweapons research facility in Wuhan where the virus started. The virus started in a research facility? I'll be thinking that the virus is started in a lab. Like somebody created the corona. That's what I'll be thinking. Like this did not come from animals. Somebody sat their ass in a lab and created the corona, and then they gave it to somebody and they spread it. Think about the movie Mission Impossible. The movie with Tom Cruise and Danny Newton, Mission Impossible 2. He shot that virus in her arm, and they was going to spread it to everybody. And then they had the cure. And there was this video that I watched that said that Hollywood is connected to the CIA. And that's why a lot of stuff that be happening in these movies, it be real. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, with Mission Impossible 2, they was spreading this virus around, and they had the cure, and they were spreading it for money. Like they be infecting people just so they can get money. You know what I mean? It's just sad. It is a sad situation. Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna leave in 5 minutes, maybe even less, because I'm actually kind of sleepy. So if there's any more questions that y'all have for me for these final 5 minutes, let me know in the comments down below. Just kidding. Let me know in the live chat. Let me know right here where it says say something. Dot dot dot. Let me know. Yeah, so I'm gonna end this video in a few minutes. It's been really fun, y'all. It's been really awesome. I love doing live chats. Reese Him says, I don't have much trust in government, and the older I get, the less I trust them. Yeah, me too. I don't trust the authorities, the people who run the world. I don't trust them at all. Because they lie to you. They lie to you. That's all I do. They lie to you. And I don't want to be lied to anymore. Okay. And we all should refuse to be lied to. But the thing is that even if we demand the truth, will we really get it? Will we really get the truth? So yeah, you know, I wonder. You have to just seek the food. You have to try to find the truth for yourself because they typically won't give it to you. Yeah. So we're just gonna always be lied to. You always have to question everything that's taught to you because a lot of stuff is just not true. Some stuff is like a blatant lie. So always have discernment and always have judgment. Omi Fresh says, "Do you think the coronavirus had a link to 5G? What is 5G? Is that like a phone? Like they have like new phones out, the 4G, LG, 5G. Like, is that like an iPhone? Like, what is 5G? I don't know what that is. Yeah, but the coronavirus is crazy. Um, I heard that it was the common cold though. I don't know. I don't know. I just be wondering out here. I be wondering out here in these streets. Man, text messages, text messages, text messages. Hold on. I'm about to end it in a minute though, y'all. I got a text message. Um, man. Reese M says the people that get into positions of power in the world are very frequently sociopaths or even psychopaths. They're charming, clever, and ruthless. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. People who be wanting to like, yeah, I agree. A lot of people they crazy out here. And anybody who has a heart is not gonna want to run the world and steal people's money and spread viruses that kill millions of people. You're crazy. You're absolutely crazy. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. I'm like texting at the same. He said, of the modern world. Yeah, I be feeling like we slaves, bro. Let's get out of this matrix once and for all. I'm tired of it. I'm tired. I just want freedom. I'm tired of it. I'm really tired of it. Yeah, you got to. It's hard to like. I don't like texting in the middle of my live. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live though. It's been fun. I really enjoy doing lives. It's like I just feel like I'm not alone when I do lives. You know, like I just feel like I have company. So that's why I like doing lives. Like whenever I'm feeling alone and I need somebody to talk to, and all my friends are asleep, and I just don't have nobody to talk to, I'm like, let me just go live. Like I really love that. Reese M says Trump is a prime example. He's obviously not mentally stable. Yeah. Yeah, he's a Gemini, man. Geminis are crazy. Um, but yeah, if you could just take people's money and just the stuff that he says, it's like, can somebody please investigate this man? Like he clearly is he's sexually assaulted women. Like the stuff that he be saying, like I know he has sexually assaulted somebody. There's no way. We need to investigate him. Like he's like this is a whole Bill Cosby case. Like if y'all have been investigating Bill Cosby, y'all need to investigate Trump too. Because some of the stuff that he's saying is like you definitely have done some stuff. Okay. Because he just it's like no type of guilt, no type of remorse. He just say stuff that's so just you know, make me cringe almost. It's foul. But yeah. I guess that's enough of that talk. Politics and Donald Trump, and we talked about a lot of stuff tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's been great. It's been very interesting. I love doing lives, and I told y'all my last live that I was going to do at least one more live this week, and I did. I came through. I followed through with my word. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end this live. It's been awesome. It's always awesome doing lives. So like, comment, share, and subscribe, and share my content. Omi Fresh says, do you think robots will replace our jobs soon? You know what? I think about that. Robots have replaced a lot of jobs, you know. And I used to worry because I went to school and I majored in education. And I used to worry, you know, because they had so many computers in the school. I used to worry that robots would take teachers' jobs and then we would have robots teaching class. I used to like worry about that. And I feel like that someday it just might happen. So brace yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Reese M says he's managed to get to where where is it? He's managed to get to where he is despite all this, the world's incoming bosses. Yeah, there's a lot of bosses that are like Donald Trump, like don't care. They just don't care about nobody's heart, nobody's feelings. It's all about their bank account. It's just crazy. You can't possibly be completely human if you don't care about people's hearts and people's conditions in life. Stealing people's money. Like it's just let's build a wall. Like it's just why? But you know what? You reap what you sow. If you are imposing all its own people, you will get like if you put out that negative energy, you get the negative energy back. So Donald Trump, he gonna get what's coming to him. He will. Reese M says, "Oh, I already read that. I already read that. I've been thinking that a new message popped up." But yeah, I'm sleepy. So I got work tomorrow, but thank God I don't have to get up early. I don't have to go until 12 in the afternoon. So thank God I don't have to get up early. So I'm not like rushing to go to bed, which is great. It's a good feeling. It's a great feeling, as a matter of fact. Reese M says, and these are the people that run the world. They control everything. There's a handful of them. Yeah. Where are they? Who are they? Where they at? Where they at though? Where they at? Like I want to know. Who are they? Are they even human? Are they even human? And they claim that there's cameras in the laptop that the government is watching us. And it's like cameras. So like, hey, they watching me. That kind of gives me a little anxiety. Like looking over my shoulder, you know what I mean? Like, but then I don't know. Like, I'm not doing anything illegal, government. Okay, if you're watching me right now, I'm just talking to some people on YouTube. Goodness, don't hurt me. Yeah, you never know. You never know. You never. Yeah. I hope the world is not coming to an end with this corona. What do you mean the Rothschilds? What is that? What's that? I don't know what that is. It every now and then pops into my mind, like I don't know. People thinking I like attract that. Not that I don't think I'm ugly. It's just I don't even have a lot of makeup on. For somebody to be like, "Oh, you're cute. You're attractive." I guess I just got a lot of self-esteem things I need to work on. Yeah. Clinton's, Bush's, Blair's, Disney. Disney's scary. Disney is scary. I grew up on a lot of Disney movies. You know, I love Toy Story. You know, there's some really great Disney animated movies out here. But, you know, I can't deny that some spooky stuff is going on with Disney. Some spooky stuff. Spooky! Spooky stuff be going on. I sound like Erykah Badu. They belong to secret societies. Yeah, I agree. I do. I think that there's some people out here that we have never seen their face. We don't know who they are. They don't have a social security number. They're like ghosts. They're off the grid. You know what I mean? And they run everything. So that way we can't get to them. Nobody can get to them, you know? What do you mean they openly admit it? They openly admit what? What they be admitting? What they be admit? What they admit to? I just want to know. What they admit to? I want to know. You know what I'm saying? I wonder how long lives can run. Like, can lives run for like 5 hours? Like, I'm just curious. Is there a limit to how long a live can run? If a live, will there be like a max and it'll like cut off, you know? They put words like illuminate out there to make everyone think it's just a joke. Yeah. So you like, you believe in the Illuminati, don't you? This stuff is so spooky. You know, but like, you just gotta believe in higher power. You just have to believe. Yeah, I've heard about it actually. I have uh the Illuminate, like just putting stuff like there's stuff in like the Disney films where they'll put a word that says Illuminate in the background, and yeah, I used to be into that stuff. I really used to be into it when I was younger, but then I stopped just because I felt like it just took away some of the joy in my life. Like I couldn't just watch a TV show or enjoy a song without thinking about that, so I stopped doing it. You know. But yeah, it is interesting. It is interesting. Whew, boy. Like check how many music videos. Yeah, the black and white. Yeah, black and white top floors. Yeah, I used to be into that stuff. The Masonic stuff. Yeah, I used to be into it. It's to represent the floors in the Freemason. Yeah, I get that. I was into it, learning about the Masons and them. You know, the satanic stuff, and yeah, I used to be into researching about that stuff. Like, I didn't know like who the Masons were or what they were about. I still don't really even know, you know. The symbol of the pyramid with the eye and it's absolutely everywhere. Yeah. We're talking about Illuminati stuff now. Like we don't, it's just like if you really feed into it, it becomes real, you know. So I try not to feed into it too much, you know. Because I want my joy. I want my joy in life. And I don't want to always focus on, oh my gosh, you know, they're trying to steal my happiness and they're doing this and they're doing that. And, you know, I don't want to live my life like that. You know what I mean? I want to still see the good in things and still enjoy my life, you know? And it's just it's difficult to go about life always in that mindset. You know what I mean? Because you can't just enjoy the moment because you're like, oh my gosh, they're after me, and it makes you paranoid and it makes you crazy. Um, Omi Friend says, "Do you believe God put people in power?" Yes, God chose certain people to run the world to prove a point. I don't know what point really that really is, but He put some people at the bottom and some people at the top. Reese M says, yeah, I agree. You get sucked into worrying about it. I stopped caring so much about it, but it still interests me as to why these symbols are everywhere. Yeah, I mean, it's everywhere. It's probably going to continue to be everywhere, but it's just best not to worry about it. You know what I mean? You can talk about it with people, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It does you no good. You know, the thing that you can do in your own life is take care of yourself. That's what you should do. Take care of yourself. Don't stress about this stuff. It's not worth it. And I said that I would get off live at 2 hours, and it's 2 hours and 8 minutes. God, um, I don't know. I guess I don't really have anything else to do, so I'm just like, I'm still on it. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, I'm still on it. I'm still on it, just because I don't have anything else to do. You know. Um, I probably get up at like 10 o'clock tomorrow, 10 o'clock a.m. I don't go to work till 12. So, yeah, it's 11 p.m. I don't have anything else to do, you guys. I realized that. I'm like, what are you rushing off of live for? Like, what else do you have to do? And this is something that I've been learning in the past couple of days. God keeps telling me, like, stop rushing. Like, literally, when I get off work, I'll be rushing home. What you rushing for? Stop rushing. Don't rush off live. Stay on live. Stay on live for another 30 minutes. Why not? What is the harm in that? No harm at all. You gotta let it go. He said, I learned that every astronaut that ever went to space was a Freemason or from a Freemason family. It makes you wonder, did anybody ever really go to space? Did they ever really go to space? Is there people that actually went to the friggin' moon? I heard that it was a hoax. I don't know. I don't know. No, I don't know. Did anybody ever go to the moon? Or was it just a hoax? Was it real? Did anybody go to the moon? Was it all made up? I don't know. I wonder. I sit in my room and I wonder all the time. What is real? What is fake? You can spend all day trying to wonder, trying to figure it out, but there's no use. Sometimes there's a use for it. It's good to learn. It's good to expand your mind. Read, educate yourself. But don't stress. You must learn, you must educate yourself. But do not stress yourself out in the process, you know? Do not stress yourself out. Uh, you said you don't think they went to the moon? Child, I don't even know. I don't even know. Omi Fresh says lives can go up to 5 hours. Really? Really? Wow. I don't think my life is gonna go up to 5 hours, but whose live have you seen go up to 5 hours? That's crazy. I figured that. I don't know why, but I figured that to some degree. I just figured that he go up to 5 hours. I never experienced it, but I just figured a life can go up to 5 hours. Reese M says, I think they still make it up now. The moon hoax? Some of the International Space Station footage is laughably obviously fake. Well, show me that footage. Yeah, some stuff is fake. Like, you just can see it. Like, my sister used to be into like the whole conspiracy theory thing, and like she would pull up these videos, and we would watch it, and it would look fake. I'm like, girl, stop, stop. Do you think the Earth is flat? I don't know, because there's this new theory randomly that the Earth is flat. I don't know. But what would really change if we found out that the Earth was flat? What would change, you know? He says, I think there's something up there, but there's noons in it. What is that? There's what's in it. I don't know what that is. Yeah. Are there people in outer space? I just want to know. Is there people on other? Is there life on other planets? Because I heard that there is life on other planets. I think there's life on other planets. I think there is life on other planets. um, I personally do. I generally do feel that planet Earth, like it just doesn't make any sense to have 12 planets, but only one planet has life on it. That makes no sense. Why? There has to be life on other planets. I refuse to believe anything else. There has to be life on other planets. Has to be. We can't be the only. That just makes no sense. Why would there be 12 freaking planets, but only one planet has life on it? Why? There has to be other planets. Has to be. I hate how people are so convinced either way. Yeah, people will believe whatever they see in the media. Some people are so dumb they don't question anything. They're like, they'll see something in the news and they're like, so it must be true because the news said it. I'm not gonna even do my research. It's just like, come on now. You can do better. I think you can do better. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. See me running through that open door. Spread my wait, isn't it like next lyrics? Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I love that song. Love that song. He says, I like that I don't know what's the intelligent answer. Yeah, I don't know what's the intelligent answer either. They're really I don't think there's a definite answer. I don't think that yeah. I don't think that there's one definite answer. I don't think that anybody can know the best tool we have. Wishing, you're right. You're right. All we have is our own brains and our souls, and we have each other. That's it. We have ourselves and we have each other, and we have tools. We have the internet. We have books. But at the end of the day, when it all boils down to it, all we really have is ourselves. All we really have is our own knowledge, our own intuition, our own feelings. Because, people can say stuff, but it's just like, you really have to decide if that feels right in your heart, if that feels right in your gut. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Yeah, it's been going on for a while. I'm actually getting kind of sleepy. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this live. We're gonna end the live, right? Are we gonna end the live? Are we gonna end the live? Are we is it ever gonna happen? It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Okay, so it's been awesome, you guys. Sleep well, drink plenty of water, drink all the water, eat healthy, go vegan, take care of yourself, create art, man, create art, write, journal your feelings, paint, create YouTube videos, do all the artistic things, make music, anything artistic, do it. Life is all about art. I don't care what nobody says. The meaning of life is to just take whatever you've experienced and turn it into the most beautiful, moving piece of art. That's what life is. Life is art. I don't care what nobody says. Life is art. Okay. So Reese M says, sorry for talking so much. Take care. It's all good. It's all good. You live and you learn. I'm not judging you. It's all good. It's no hard feelings. So yeah, it's been awesome. You guys take care. Take care of yourself. Live your best life. Peace and squad. Party. It takes a minute to actually, who knows?